You know, if you're looking for something new to take the family to, the Grand Rapids Public Museum has just unveiled its latest exhibit. And this time, they're taking you under the Arctic. Here with more, our favorite go-to at the Public Museum, Christy Bender. Good morning, Christy.
Good morning.
Thanks for being with us. Under the Arctic, now open at Grand Rapids Public Museum. Is this, I'm hearing the word permafrost, and I'm not sure I know what that is, but you're going to tell me, right?
Yes, definitely. And of course, if you visit the exhibit, you're going to learn all about it. So this exhibit is fantastic for the entire family. It's going to really help teach a lot about that permafrost, which, as you asked, is soil that's been frozen for at least 2 years or longer in this climate. So this exhibit really is transporting you to Alaska. You're going to learn not only about the people and the animals that live there, but also about climate change, how it's affecting the permafrost, and actually how it's affecting all of us globally.
Let's talk a little bit about that. I mean, that seems to be the purpose maybe behind this exhibit, is to really focus on the impact of climate change. And how does the exhibit do that?
This exhibit is going to actually transport you there. So one of my favorite pieces is this replica tunnel of permafrost. So you're going to be able to walk through it to see what scientists are doing and seeing while they're studying the permafrost in Alaska, which there's millions of years of history that can be frozen in time in the permafrost. So you're going to be able to see that and actually become the scientist. So you're going to take a look at the core samples yourself, as well as different gases, how it affects the atmosphere, and be able to really interact with the stories of the people that live there.
So we learn about the people who live there, the animals that live there. We get to look at the soil samples, all cool things to really put the people's mindset on the effect that humans have on the planet. So how much extra is this going to cost me?
This is actually included with admission to the museum. So if you just head to grpm.org, you can get your tickets. We do require them in advance. So you can show up and, of course, have that contactless entry into the museum.
Love it when it's included in general admission. Let's talk, while we have a minute or two here, Christy, about the museum overall through the COVID pandemic. How are things there? What do you guys need?
We are open for business and really inviting everyone to come and join us. We're, of course, at our capacity limitations, so we're a low-risk environment for anyone looking for something to do to get out of the house and have a fun yet educational time. And of course, coming to see Under the Arctic, you're going to be able to explore all 3 floors of the museum. So checking out the other favorite exhibits like Streets of Old Grand Rapids, West Michigan Habitats. And of course, we have lots of cleaning protocols in place so that you can ensure that you're staying safe while visiting us. We still have some interactives out on the floor, but there's lots of sanitizing stations. Of course, please wipe down anything you're touching before and after use, just to ensure that safety piece.
Want to make sure that people realize that the Grand Rapids Public Museum is open. They need bodies. They'd love for you to come visit them, and now they've got this great new exhibit to entice you even more. Under the Arctic at the Grand Rapids Public Museum, now open. Christy, once again, great to see your face. Thank you so much for the time this morning.